Hey guys, I came back. I couldn't stay away. I had I just could not stop thinking about this area. I go to another couple places that much more happens, but it's so hard for me to get there. It takes so much time, and this was much easier. So anyway, I just started rolling video. This is a tree, look, like some kind of a fort tree structure, but I'm almost sure this is done by humans. You can tell, you know how simple we are. Just boom, 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 and you can just, it's all been tied with like ropes randomly, and I'm sure Bigfoot are smart enough to tie knots, but I don't think they do. They have that much string available to them, but so I'm gonna say that's human. Back off of that. I'll say hello, it's me. It's the only time you're ever gonna see me. And then that is that. So I'm gonna walk up here and I'm gonna try to be quiet after this, you guys. For once, I'll keep my mouth shut for a minute. This isn't like when you first come in. What the fuck was that? I think you guys can hear that. I think it's an animal, a smaller animal. And this is the fort. This thing is really interesting. I mean, it's clearly made to just like lay down in. There's no, this is why I don't think this is human made, because the tarp is stuck, oops, right to the top. I don't know if you can see that. Like who does that to their tarp? 2 sticks through it. And then if you look down in here, I don't know, well, this is gonna come out. You can see the roof is very low. But God, you could lay 4 Bigfoots in there if you had to that back wall, even though it doesn't look like it. I would say it's a good 10 feet from right here to there. It's 10 feet. And it's just like all the sticks right there. There's probably 40 sticks there. You can't see most of them. They're underneath that top row, but behind them they're just stacked, and these are all twisted, and like I've never seen a person, I don't even think I could do that if I tried. Just all zigzagged, and then it was kind of interesting to come over here. Like these sticks here go all the way in and then go all the way up. Why, I have no idea. And then you can see in the back there's like just, I don't know, hundreds maybe of sticks that make up the back of this thing. You can't tell because of that tarp, but on that back side there's a lot more also. Just kind of weird, I don't know. And then there's a random tree limb, I think that just fell over. I'll be quiet. This trail is interesting. It goes up here. I think it's for smaller game, but it's definitely used a lot. And there's all kinds of footprints, but it's here, little footprints. You can't see them. You know what, I'm not going to go up that way yet. I'm going to go this way because this is where all the action is. Oh, this sucks. Shit, the light's terrible. This is an area I think the cows come up to, but this is it. Yeah, definitely cows. You seem to eat in here a little bit. And then there's just no way else to get through. You cannot get through here as a cow. Whoa, you know what? You guys, oh no, it's not new. I thought that was new. I was like, oh my God. It's not new. It sure looked like it was new. I thought this tree had been pushed over, but my video last time. Sorry, I'm really out of shape. There's the first X. See, the weird thing is, this other one doesn't have a stump that was just kind of put there somehow. There's no stump anywhere. I mean, nothing. So that to me looks like it was laid down first. And it didn't come from up there because that's the top. So it's interesting. Looks like maybe Hey guys, so I was a pretty uneventful day, honestly, but I wanted to show you. Well, I'm gonna walk up here. Hopefully my phone keeps overheating because it's about 95 degrees here. As you can see, I'm in a really unusual area for a Bigfoot, especially at 95 degrees, but there's these little oases. Now this is like at the bottom, I can't show you, but on the other side there, you know, the mountains look, you know, similar to that, which are extremely high. And over there, it just seems like they come down on the other side into this little valley, I think to hunt. I don't see any signs of, sorry it's shaking you guys, I am so tired. I walked from the bottom of those pine trees all the way up that little valley to the top. It doesn't look hard, but it was a pain in the ass. I shot 5 minutes of video just because I wanted to shoot the structures. But honestly, nothing at all just happened to me. I was a little disappointed. So, just to give you an idea of where Bigfoot could be. Now, I don't think, my instincts just tell me they don't hang out up in these places during the summer. It's just too freaking hot here. So, I'm just gonna walk over here. There's a cave here that I can see from far away. So I probably should have turned the video on closer, but what the hell. I'll take you guys all the way. So I can promise you that, at least I think I can promise you, that in there, there's tons of Bigfoot activity. In fact, it doesn't look like it, but, because it doesn't start till you take, if you watch the right of the screen, so it doesn't start, let me see my finger in there. Am I too zoomed? Yes, I am. It doesn't start till like right, and then you go up in here, and that's where all the funky stuff happens. That's where all the game trails are and stuff. So I don't know if I'll go back there again because, well, don't bring me along if you want to keep your footprints on camera. I seem to step in them all the time. So anyway, I walked all the way up. If any of you guys watched my last video, I did, which is painful to watch. I appreciate that, you guys. I thought I was really just about to go home. I've only been here for about an hour. Just kind of not feeling it today. But as I came by here, I found these, so that was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure these are footprints. I'm almost positive. The lighting, unfortunately, is not good with the sun today. But that is a footprint. This one's actually a little better. Damn, you can't see it. Hold on. I'm sorry, you guys. It actually, without the glare, you can see this, a pretty good footprint. It almost looks like there was, I don't know. And then up here is a third one, but it turns sideways as it gets real steep here. I don't know if you can tell if I turn the camera how steep. You can't tell. It's steeper than it looks. So 1, 2, 3, and then I went down there, and you can see, I can clearly tell where whatever made these footsteps came up. I'm not going to walk down there so I don't kill myself, but nothing really footprintable, just movement. And it looks like the same thing, like there were steps going forward, then all of a sudden 2 to the side, and then up here forward. There's a movement there, that's me. I stepped right through the footprints, of course I did. And then this one's kind of cool. So these are not perfect. I wouldn't go bragging on the internet about these, but I thought they were cool to show you guys. Again, there's another one here sideways. It's hard to see, you know, this would have been the heel over here. And then there's like, you know, I think it's real hard to actually make toe prints here, although that looks like, let me see. I don't know what that looks like. Actually doesn't look like a toe, to be honest. It looks like something, like a stick went scraped by there when he stepped or something, but yeah, pretty cool. And I'm just gonna walk down here on the way out. I just don't get, I don't have the vibes today. It's just, looks like more here too. There's more movement, more moved around, footprint-like areas. I kind of want to go up there. You can score, I don't know if you guys can see, but this is kind of like its own little private oasis. I'm like in the desert part of Eagle County, and although you can't tell too much, you can see it's mostly like thicket everywhere for miles until you go way up higher. I don't know if you can see the mountains in the distance, but I'm probably at, I don't know, 8,500 right now, and it's hot. It's really hot. So I have all of these, this is just a blatant game trail, and I just have all of these side steps. I'm really not going to go crazy showing you guys because it's hard to see them, but something big comes up here. There's one right there. Kind of weird how it's just brown there. Yeah, and it just goes up here and up this funky trail. And I went up there another 20 minutes or so, and honestly, I saw absolutely nothing. I mean, I see a bunch of this shit. Excuse my language. You know, I'm getting X's all over, but I think I'm X happy. A lot of them are just natural things lean in like that. The one thing I think that a lot of people miss is I see some huge trees. I got a bunch of pictures from another place I go that literally fall. Like I missed it at first because they're huge, but when you look at it, you realize that they're actually pushed uphill. I mean, up a 70-degree angle, it fell uphill. So to me, that's kind of crazy. And it's just, if it was one time, fine, but it's in that area. There's so many trees pushed up a 70-degree angle. It's hard to believe that they fell naturally. So again, here's something else. Big giant indent there. I mean, if I had to say anything, it looks like a bear to me. And then you come into all this stuff. It's kind of funky in here. I think this to me is just deadfall. This is above where I am, and I just don't think this is anything. And this is just above where all my other videos are taken. So it's kind of weird that I saw all that stuff down there. And then really, besides a few footprints that I'm not even sure are Bigfoots, nothing really. So, no, kind of weird that most of the areas I go to, it just doesn't end. There's some stuff everywhere, no matter where I go. And this place is really isolated and down in this little valley, because honestly, if you go out of here, like if you just go up here, which I have done, by the way, right through these bushes, it's hot. Like, I just couldn't imagine having a fur coat on and going out there. Just from there to here, where I'm staying in the shade, it's got to be a 10 to 15 degree difference. I mean, it's just brutal up there. All right. You know, it's like a real area back there. Again, I don't think you can see it, but man, if I was going to go sit somewhere in the shade, that's where it would be. And hide.